All right, welcome back to the channel. Well, we're going to build another burner today. Hopefully this will be the last one I need to build for my boiler for a minute. Anyways, this is, the same stainless I always use. This is a used piece. It's my last piece actually, so that's why we're giving this, we're going to change up the design a little bit that goes in the boiler, so hopefully it lasts forever. Anyways, some old metal I had. It's rusty on one side, not bad on the other. These two rings are 8-inch on the outside, 6 1/8 inch on the inside diameter. Those are gonna slip around here. One's gonna go up here, the other one's gonna go down here. And this was a flat piece. I just did it in my metal brake. Yeah, not a perfect circle, but I'll get it moved around into shape when I weld it. Air pipe, that's where the air and the oil is going to go in. Yeah, so, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't checked out any of my other videos, check them out. If you're into oil burning, we do lots of burners, so make sure you check those ones out too. Yeah, so I'm going to get these pieces and this welded into the bottom off camera, because you can figure out how to weld, or if you can't, somebody who can. So, and that'll just save time for everybody and get on with the show here. So, all right, I'm going to get to it, and I'll be back when it's all welded together. All right, well, I just wanted to bring you in and show you how the air and oil is going to get in there. You can see I cut that flap, and it's blocked off from this side. Maybe I can show you better through this hole. It's blocked off that way, so the air is forced to go that way all the way around until it comes out right here. So hopefully what we'll do is gather all that heat from the chamber and preheat that air and oil and give it a really good burn, hopefully a really clean burn, something I'm not going to have to mess with. I don't know, that's a prototype. So we're going to get, I just wanted to show you that before I got the bottom welded on, because it's actually going to sit like that. And we can open that flap or close that flap a little bit, whatever we need to do. So just wanted to bring you in and kind of show you what it's looking like. The welds look terrible. Don't judge me on that, please. Whatever, go for it. I can take it. Anyways, but you can see there's a nice 1-inch air gap all the way around that thing. And I got a kind of a bad spot there I'll have to fill in, but well, yeah, I just want to make sure I force that air straight this way, and it has to go all the way around before it can get back into the chamber here. So I'm really hoping that's going to burn well. All right, well, here she is. Got her all welded up, and I'll be the first to admit, not my best welds. But this is a prototype, and if it works, I'll order a new piece of stainless and get her going. And I'm going to run it as a batch burn this time. I'm not sure if I want to put the oil in here or if I want to bring it in right here so it kind of comes out right on the back side of that and just gets spun around. I'm not sure. So I'm going to run it as a batch burner this time. I'll just pour a little bit in there and see if it'll light. And I'm sure you can hear my puppies in the background yipping still. And I'm going to run it on the small blower. And if that goes well, we're going to put it on the bounce house blower. I am going to run it on, I got some waste vegetable oil over here. I'm going to run it on that and see. I did a little experiment the other day, and I'm going to tell you right now, it does not burn anything like waste motor oil. It gets really big when it gets hot. I put too much in there, and I had a big overflow, and yeah, definitely different than waste motor oil. So we're going to run it with that and see, but I'm going to quit yapping and get this thing fired up So I'll be right back with you. And we're not going to use diesel or anything. We're just going to use some paper towel and a lighter. All right, and again, I'm not real sure. This waste vegetable oil definitely burns a lot different than waste motor oil, so we'll see. I'm not sure if it has water in it or what the problem was, but man, it sure made a mess of my floor the other day. Thought I knew what I was doing until I messed with that stuff. All right, I'll grab my lighter here. We're gonna do it. I don't know. Just try to soak these. I've been using them to wipe crap up all day, but nice thing about the bigger burner, you just reach your whole hand right in there, and we'll see how this goes. Definitely smells better than waste oil. Smells like I'm about to start frying some fish or French fries or something. But see how much harder it is to get going? It's a lot harder to burn than waste motor oil, I'll tell you that. I've heard people say that, and I thought, well, it can't be much different. It catches on fire on you in your kitchen. But it's definitely a whole different animal. That's the paper smoking. I'm going to try hitting it with some air and see what happens. Like I said, I don't have a clue what I'm doing with this waste vegetable oil. Or this burner, I don't even know. Not sure how that's going to go. Give that a chance to take off. Something's happening. I need to put this in a smaller container. Trying to dump this big old thing over top of it. I don't know what that is. Some nasty oil, whatever that was. Yeah, see, the waste vegetable oil is totally different. Sorry about the dogs, man. They won't shut the heck up. They're over there playing and trying to figure out who's boss, I guess. Got a nice little tornado in there. It's smoking, though. And again, we're hitting it with very little air. That blower is really small for this, so maybe I'll just step up my game and hit it with the bounce house blower. Because like I said, that waste vegetable oil needs to be really hot to get going. Yeah, I'm going to hit it with the bounce house blower. Just quit screwing around, you know. Oh, that's how you put it out. Well, I resorted to putting an oil filter box in there. We'll see if it takes off now. I don't know. Yeah, so got to give credit to these guys that burn waste vegetable oil because, man, it's a pain to get lit. I had this problem the other day. It definitely burned better than what I got going on now, but yeah, I threw a whole oil filter box in there, so that's probably pretty much all that's burning right now. But hopefully it'll take off here. Seems to be going. I just have the small blower on it because the big blowers seemed like it was cooling everything down too fast, you know. I didn't have any heat in the chamber yet, so that's taking off now, finally. Holy smokes. It was definitely a struggle. Yeah, I don't know if waste vegetable oil is really my thing. Plus, I burn outside, so what happens with the waste vegetable oil is it gets like thick, and there's no way I'd be able to get it into my burner through my pump. It's like it hardens up like bacon fat. Because when I got that jug, it was in the guy's barn. Must have been left over from Thanksgiving. Anyways, it was solid and white. So I had to bring it inside and get it warmed up just to get it liquid again. So yeah, that seems to be burning pretty good now. I'm gonna hit it with the bounce house blower and see. Who knows, man? I got quite a bit of oil in there now, so it'll probably go flying everywhere, but we shall see. All right, we're switching to bounce. Yeah, see, I think that's going to be too much blower for it. Yeah, it just seems like the bounce house blower is too much for it. Maybe I need to close that flap a little bit. Or maybe it'll take off. I don't know. It's still burning down in there. You can see it swirling around like crazy. We'll see if it heats it up and brings that flame up or if it just puts it right out. It's not looking good. Generally, it would be taken off by now, so we'll see. I think with waste motor oil, it'd work just fine. I've built plenty of them just like this, and they burn fine. So, well, not just like this. Maybe I'm cooling my chamber down too much, and that's why it's not firing. Who knows? That's why this was a prototype, and I didn't worry about making it all pretty. All right, well, she takes a minute to get rolling, but once she does, she's going real nice. It's throwing some crazy heat. So yeah, and that's just on a little bit of waste veggie oil, man. It did take some doing to get it going though, because the air is reclaiming the heat. It sucks a lot of the heat off the chamber, so it takes a while for that oil to even get hot enough to start vaporizing. But once it does, man, she burns nice and clean. I tried putting the bounce house blower on there, you saw, and yeah, it blew the oil right out of there. So, but for that little small blower to be making that big of a flame and no smoke, I'm pretty happy. I am going to change the design one more time here, I think, to see if we can't get an even better burn. So maybe I'll do that in another video. This one's already been long enough, so. But I've got another idea where it's like a dual combustion air with an oil preheater. And so instead of drilling a hole in there and putting that oil line in like I was talking about, I'm just going to wait till the next video and show you the new concept. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.